Hi, Juniorcorns. I'm really sorry that I didn't take you trick-or-treating, but I'm sure you had a lot of fun trick-or-treating with your family. Did you know that my birthday is Halloween? So I just turned 11 on Wednesday. Yeah. So that's very good. And today our fact of the day is, here, let me see. Okay, so today is November 4th, so I'm going to go to November 4th. Okay. In November 1977, an 8-year-old ran the New York City Marathon, 26.2 miles, in just over 3 hours. That's a very long way to go. So, it's saying that an 8-year-old, he ran a whole marathon, which is like a run. So he ran a whole marathon in just over 3 hours. And he ran 26.2 miles, which is 42.2 kilometers. That's a very long way to go in just over 3 hours. Wow. Okay, so that's pretty fast. How fast are you, Juniorcorns? Ooh, that's pretty fast. Today we're not going to be going too fast because we need to enjoy the scenery. Because today we are reading Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. You know, another Dr. Seuss book. Dr. Seuss is a very, very good writer. Alright. Oh, the Places You'll Go. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know, and you are the guy who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down. You will look at up and down streets. Look 'em over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there, things can happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when these things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar so high, who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Where you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true. The bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unstopping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're darked. A place you can sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite. Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start into race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace, and grind on 4 miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, toward to a most useless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for yes or no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for the wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip-flapping once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky, ready because you're that kind of guy. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won, and the magical things you can do with the ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame, you'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you on TV. Watch you win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win because you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not. Alone will be something, you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go through the weather, though the weather be foul. On you will go through, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the hack and cracks howl. Onward up many and a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And you will succeed. Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So be your name Buxbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai, Ali, Van Allen, O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. The end. I hope you liked that book. So, what do you think this book is about? Those are some good answers. Louie, do you want to explain to them what this book is about?
I think that it's about a little kid who goes exploring around the world, and he's exploring, and it's telling us about how I'll be alone sometimes and how I won't sometimes.
That's a great explanation for the story, Louie. I like that. Alright. Well, I think Louie did a very good explanation of this book. And I think he's right. That's exactly what that book is about. Well, bye, Juniorcorns. Sadly, I have to go. I'll see you next Sunday. Bye.